Hi guys, it's Jordan Byers, and today we're gonna be brutally honestly reviewing the brand new Lunar Beauty palette called Life is a Drag. And before we get into this, I think we need to do a little bit of a disclaimer. So basically, I know people are going to comment a lot of stuff saying their opinion, and to be honest, I'm not going to be reading the comments on this video just because I'm here to share my opinion with my Joby squad, and that's what my channel is about. So basically, I know that there was beef between me and Manny, but I'm over it. I don't know if he's over it or not, but it doesn't matter to me because I personally have moved on. I don't hate Manny. The situation happened, it's over now. I'm over it. And he came out with a palette from his brand Lunar Beauty that looked really freaking pretty. So me being a review channel, I literally review so many controversial and popular brands. I review lots of stuff that comes out on the market. So I'm treating this palette just like I would treat any other palette that came out on the market. I'm not gonna be super harsh on it because of my past with him, and I'm not going to be anything except my honest, brutally honest self like I always am. I have no hate or anger within me at all. So I'm literally just gonna review this palette just like I would any other palette that's at Sephora, Ulta, anywhere, indie brands, anything. I'm just reviewing the palette like I always do, telling you guys my brutally honest thoughts, and that's about it. So let's get straight into this. I ordered the palette. This is the packaging. I'm getting very Jeffree Star vibes from this little photo shoot that's going on. All of them look so pretty. Their eye makeup is so good. It's all like drag inspired makeup. I think that's really stinking cute. Underneath the bubble wrap, we get this dude, and it's just, you know, wrapping paper covered bubble wrap, and then on the inside we have the palette. So this is a massive palette. This is big. This is really big. Wow, I wasn't expecting it to be so big. Like, this is big. This is a big palette. And I like this packaging. I like how shiny it is, and it's got like glitter work. Whoa. Oh my gosh, this is holographic. That is very cool. It's holographic. So from what I can feel, this is a very heavy palette. It does not feel cheap. It feels like a good, solid quality palette. And you guys know if it felt cheap, I'd be the first to say that it felt like cheap packaging, but it doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels like thick, sturdy cardboard. Like I would feel safe traveling with this. It's very sturdy. So let's get into what actually matters, and that is the inside of this palette. From start to finish, we have Cake Face, Sickening, Hunty, Beat, Campy, Pageant Queen, Kiki, Shady, Trade, Mug, Legendary, Kai Kai, Snatched, and Fishy. I mean, these swatched really well. The only one that didn't swatch well was this one right here called Kiki, but other than that, I'm like shocked. I am shocked by the pigmentation of these. Okay, so there's two shimmer shades in here, and that's this one called Beat and this one called Legendary. The rest of them are matte. Actually, this blue one is like a little bit of a shimmer. So all of them are really creamy and pigmented. I am really shocked, but I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are a little bit chalky and they got a little bit messy. So they swatched a little bit chalky, but then again, swatches don't tell how a shadow performs on the lid, so I'm not going to count that off because I think that swatches are not the end all be all of a palette. So I'm going to pop on the P. Louise base on my lid, and I'm not going to set it or anything because I find that leaving it wet brings out the most pigmentation in shadows. So I'm gonna apply this and then we're gonna get started. So my lids are set and I am just looking at this palette trying to figure out what I want to do with it. I really like the shade range. I feel like this is a really good set of neutrals, and then this is a really great set of pops of color. So because I have so many options, I'm like trying to figure out what I want to do. So what I did first was I took the really bright bubblegum pink shade called Kai Kai, and I'm placing this down first, kind of in like a, just like in the crease, but kind of placing it higher up a little bit and then bringing it in like so. And this is like my favorite method of doing it, is placing your main crease color down first and making it super duper pigmented and like powerful pop on your eyelid, and then taking a blender shade. So in this case I'm using the shade Campy, which is that bright yellow, and then I'm just going to blend out the edge of that line until it comes to be like a orangish shade, because the hot pink and the yellow together create a really hot bright orange shade. So we're like creating shades that aren't even in the palette, man. That's what we're doing here, and it looks good. I'm like trying to make this work. I just want to put as many colors as I can on here. So I'm starting by, I'm actually using the brush that comes inside. I'm taking the teal shade Kiki and placing this in my inner corner and bringing it up into the pink. And then afterwards, I'm taking the purple shade and dabbing it right in the middle of those two crossing shades just to blend them seamlessly together. So yeah, now with this bright purple color, I'm placing this right where they intersect and blending them seamlessly. I know this might look crazy, just trust the process. I want to use as many colors as I possibly can. So I'm actually like low-key starting to fall in love with this look. I feel like all of the shades are blending so well together. I forgot to explain what I was doing. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh. Anyways, I did like a little cut crease type of action right there. And then I popped the shimmery shade called Beat right over top of it. And so far, so good. It's really shimmery. But now, just to make sure that it blends really nicely, I'm gonna take that pink shade that we've been working with and just blend it into the shimmer, just so that it goes all cohesively, okay? We want to make sure it goes cohesive together. All together, just right on that line. We're just patting it. And so I feel like this so I'm taking more of that greeny teal shade and pulling it all the way down to my inner tear duct just to make sure that that shade is still popping. So we got a whole lot of craziness going on top. I'm kind of like, how do I like make it go together down on the lower lash line? Because there's so much going on top. I don't even know what to do, but I do know that I'm gonna take the pure white shade Cake Face and pop that up in my brow bone. So I also want to pop that in my inner corner as well. That is a pigmented white. That really is a good white. That's a good white. Do you see how pigmented that is? That's really good. It's pretty darn good. So I feel like the obvious thing to do is just to take the pink and sweep it down to my lower lash line just to make it all flow. But I wanna do something else too. Then I'm going to buff it out with that yellow. Again, we're just doing the same thing that we did on the top, but now on the bottom. Really? No way. And then I'm gonna take the purple shade and blend it into the pink. And then, of course, finish off with that green color. Leave it to Joby to literally use every single color in the palette except for any neutrals. Like, are we kidding? I'm not even kidding myself. Of course I didn't use the neutrals. Of course I didn't use the neutrals. I'm literally like, I'm a freaking ball full of rainbow. I'm a freaking nugget exploding with glitter. I mean, this is so me. This is so me. So I'm going to pop on some lashes real quick and then I'll tell you guys my final thoughts. So this is the final look. I am honestly so obsessed with the way this turned out. It's so freaking colorful. It's so Joby. It's just, I really, really like this look. Like, I'm literally gonna take a lot of Instagram pictures and be like, no, that's cringy. That's cringy. Anyway, final thoughts on this palette. Now, a lot of you guys might have thought that I would automatically just drag, LOL, life's a drag this palette because of the past, but that's not how I do my reviews. I'm always brutally honest, 100% every single time. Even though things have happened, I still feel like this palette is definitely really amazing. The quality is amazing. The pigmentation is amazing. Like, look at the pigmentation. The blending is amazing. Everything is amazing with this palette. So I definitely do think this palette is great. So with that information, do with it as you please. Once again, I'm not trying to cause any controversy or I'm not trying to spark any drama at all. I'm just doing what I always do, which is review makeup, which includes controversial products. So that's why I reviewed this guy today and I like it. So that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and click that notification bell so that you guys can be updated on all the videos that I post, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. But look at the blend. Like that blend. Oh, I got a cramp in my foot. Ooh, cramp in my foot. Oh my gosh, Gray. I didn't mean to wake you up. I got a really bad cramp in my freaking foot. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Ooh.
Hello, Joby Squad. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to always keep up with Jordan's uploads. Also, lay hands on that like button and bless the comment section with your presence. While you're here, you might as well watch another